Hi, my name is Quinn Cusledge and I'm a virtual reality developer. I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to introduce myself more formally, as well as establish what kind of content I intend to post on this channel in the future. To be frank, when I started this channel, it was purely a vessel to assist in adding videos to my portfolio website on ArtStation. I am a student at Ringling College of Art and Design. I study virtual reality development as part of the inaugural class, so I will be among the first round of students at Ringling to graduate with a BFA in virtual reality development. Ringling itself is a very famous school for its outstanding student work and most famous for its computer animation and game art departments. My goal is to assist the virtual reality major in getting to the same level while establishing myself as a professional in this blossoming industry. I want to share my knowledge with as many people as possible while establishing a community of passionate VR/game developers and enthusiasts. Now I would like to tell you a little bit more about myself and how I ended up studying VR development at Ringling. I mentioned this before, but my name is Quinn. I am 20 years old and I grew up in Stillwater, Minnesota. I spent most of my childhood and adolescence playing video games. I also love hiking and skiing. Near the end of my high school career, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. I knew that I wanted to wake up every morning excited to go to work, so I had to find a career that was fulfilling. During high school, I spent a lot of my free time creating short films with my friends, and in my junior year, I started looking into film schools around the country. I found film exciting as it was a way for me to express myself creatively in a way that I had never done before. It also opened up gateways into a few great jobs that not many high school students have, such as working as a video editor for my dad's medical animation studio. I ended up applying to multiple film schools around the United States, hoping to get into at least one. I ended up getting into all the schools I applied to, and had full intentions of attending film school at Savannah College of Art and Design in the fall semester of 2018. Then, one day, I completely changed my mind. There was a Halloween party at my dad's animation studio. In the basement, they had arranged the cubicles into a sort of box-like structure, with a computer on the outside and a bunch of wires attached to the ceiling filtering in. As I got closer, I noticed that one of the employees inside had a VR headset on. He was rapidly flailing his arms around and he looked like he was having a lot of fun, so I walked around to the computer screen and saw that he was playing Superhot VR. As soon as he was finished, I ran in and put on the headset. My first time in VR can only be described as absolutely exhilarating. I spent the rest of the night switching off with other people and playing the various games they had set up for the party. When it was time to go home, I asked my father if I could come back and play again sometime. He responded to me by giving me a key card to the building so I could return whenever I wanted to. I spent the rest of my senior year traveling to the office whenever I had time and playing as many VR games as I possibly could. It was around this time that my dad told me about Ringling. He said that they had started this brand new VR program and I could graduate with a Bachelor's of Art in 4 years. I applied as soon as possible and got my acceptance letter soon after, and decided that I would be pursuing a career in virtual reality development instead of filmmaking. I am now in my 3rd year at Ringling and I plan to graduate in the spring of 2022. I have learned so much in the short time that I have been a student here, and I owe it all to the amazing faculty and students that I am surrounded by. Being part of a community that lives and breathes art has done wonders for me in honing my skills as an artist. One thing to note about Ringling is that the coursework here is very challenging, which is due to most of the majors being accelerated programs committed to preparing students for work in their respective industry within a 4-year timeline. As a result, students here spend most of their time working, with very, very little free time. Though it can be stressful, I have found this method to be very effective. After my first year, I received an opportunity to work at a VR company creating medical applications. I spent a lot of time working on my craft, always trying to learn new skills and techniques to assist me in the rapidly evolving industry. This led me to learning a lot about the Unreal Engine and the ins and outs of VR development and game design. It is my intent to utilize this channel to share my knowledge with other developers and enthusiasts alike. Over the last few months, I have created multiple tutorials on VR development and have been very successful, causing my channel to grow exponentially. I want to keep the ball rolling and plan on creating more tutorials when I get free time, but I don't want to just stop at tutorials. I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I could better establish myself as a developer. With these thoughts came more ideas for videos that I could create for this channel. I want to post video essays about current experiences within the games and VR industries respectively, with a strong focus on gameplay and design from the focus of a developer. It is important for me as a developer to pick apart and analyze successful experiences in order to create my own effective experiences. I want my channel to be a place of research, experimentation, and collaboration as I venture further into my career. I want to thank all of you who watched this video, and if you want to see more in the future, feel free to subscribe. Though I do not have a lot of free time due to my rigorous coursework, I do want to upload at least a few times a month. These uploads could be updates from current projects that I am working on, video essays, tech/plugin reviews and tutorials, or general updates about my life as a student at Ringling, such as what the campus is like, my living situation, and simple devlogs about how I work and what practices I apply in order to be an effective developer.